Welcome to English Grammar 1, Unit 27. Could do and could have done. Could is followed here by the base form do, the base form of the verb, and could followed by have plus past participle. We use could in a number of ways. Sometimes could is the past of can, as in the ability. We use could as the past of can. For example, listen, I can hear something now. Here we use can to express ability now. A present ability to express present ability, we use can plus the base form. So we say, listen, I can hear something. Can is followed by the base form now. In the other example, in the past of can is could. So in the past we say I listened, and if you look at listened here, it is in the past. So we must use could. We must use could as the past of can. So it becomes I could hear something, and could is followed by the base form as well to express past ability. So for present ability we use can plus the base form, and for past ability general ability we use could plus the base form. But could is not only used in this way as a past of can. We also use could to talk about possible actions now. So we can use could not as the past of ability. If okay, it is used as past as past ability as a past of can. But if we use it in other ways as possibility, for example, so it doesn't mean it is a past form. It is used for now. It is used as possibility for a present possibility. It is used for a present possibility. So it can be used as past ability, and it can be used as a present possibility. Now it can be used, could can be used now to express possibility, or for expressing possibility now, or to express possible actions now. We also use could to talk about possible actions now or in the future. So to express possibility now or in the future, we can use could. We can use could plus the base form for possible actions now or in the future, especially to make suggestions. In suggestions, we can use could plus the base form, and it is used for present situations and future situations. For example, what shall we do this evening? A person is asking for suggestion. Here, what shall we do this evening? The other person says, we could go to the cinema. Here, could is not past. Here, could is used as a present situation, as a present possibility, or possibility in the future, in the near future. So, could here is not used as the past. It is used as past only if we speak of ability. But here we speak of possibility. As possibility, it is used for the present and the future. So we can say we could go to the cinema. When you go to Paris, another example, when you go to Paris next month, you could stay with Julia. Suggestion here. And we speak about next month in the future and possibility in the future. So we use could plus the base form. You could stay with Julia. Suggestion. Could is used for future suggestion, as future possibility, and so we use could plus the base form. It becomes you could stay with Julia. Person number B, yes, I suppose I could. I suppose I could means I could stay with Julia. In this case, in the case of possibility, we use could for present, for now, and for the future. We can also use can for possibility, but there is a difference between can and could. If we use can, then we are more sure than could. If we use could, then we are less sure about the suggestion or about the action. Can is also possible in these sentences. We can go to the cinema. But if somebody says we could go to the cinema, then the person here is less sure about the action. The person here is less sure about the action. The person here is less sure about the action. The person here is less sure about the action. So when we use could for suggestion, then we are less sure about the action. If we use can, we are more sure about the action. Number B, we also use could, not can, for actions which are not realistic. And if we speak about actions which are unreal, which are imaginary, then we use could, not can. I am so tired, I could sleep for a week. And here we speak about possibility. We speak about possibility. We speak about possibility. I am so tired, I could sleep for a week. If we think of sleeping for a week, this is imaginary situation. This is imaginary. This is unreal action. This is not realistic. Nobody sleeps for a week. That's why the person says, I could sleep for a week, not I can sleep for a week. It is incorrect to say I can sleep for a week because the action is not real. The action is not realistic. It is imaginary. Compare can and could. Let's see here a comparison between using can and could. I can stay with Julia when I go to Paris. We express here possibility, but real possibility. It can be achieved. It can be achieved. It can be done. It is a real situation. Or it is a realistic situation. That's why we use can here in this case. Maybe I could stay with Julia when I go to Paris. Here we speak about possibility, but here in this possibility, since we use could, we are less sure about the possibility. We are less sure about the possibility. If we use can, then we are more sure about the possibility, but here we are less sure about the possibility. That's why we use could. The third example, this is a wonderful place. I could stay here forever. And I could stay here. We use could here because nobody could stay in one place forever. Because this is unrealistic situation. The situation is not real, can't happen, can't be achieved. Nobody stays at the same place forever. That's why the person here or the speaker uses could. So the sentence becomes like this: I could stay here forever, not I can. The person doesn't use can here. C. We also use could. We also use could, not can, to say that something is possible now or in the future. Could is used to say that something is possible now or in the future, to express possibility now or in the future, and the meaning is similar to may or might. Here, to be precise, the 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 rule says that could is can be used as possibility. Similar to may or might, we can replace may or might by could. We can use could in the place of may and might. And as we know, we use may and might to express possibility now or in the future. Now or in the future. Suppose one person asks you, where is your brother? And you say, he might be at home now. You are not sure. You say you want to say a possibility, so you say he might be at home. If you are sure, you say he is at home now. But to express possibility, you say he might be at home. And if your brother left yesterday and you want to say you are not sure, you want to say that he might left, you say he might have left yesterday. So he says, the other person says, where is your brother? You say he might have left yesterday. So to use possibility now, you use may or might plus the base form. To express a possibility in the past, you use may or might plus have plus past participle. And this can be replaced by could as well. You can say, my brother could be at home now. And if you say that he left yesterday and you want to say it as possibility, you say he could have left yesterday. You use could plus have plus past participle to express possibility in the past. So we can replace may and might by could and use the same rules. Add the base form to express present and the future possibility, and add have plus past participle to express past possibility. For example, the story could be true, but I don't think it is. We say the story could be true. Here, the story might be true. We used here could instead of may or might. I don't know what time Liz is coming. She could get here at any time. She might get here at any time, or she may get here at any time. And may and might are replaced by could. So we say she could get here at any time. Possibility in the now and in the future. So we use could plus the base form in the place of may or might plus the base form to express possibility now or in the future. D. We use could have plus past participle to talk about past. A past possibility. Compare. We use could plus have plus past participle to speak about past possibility. If we want to speak about past ability, then we use could plus the base form. Could plus the base form is used for past ability. I could finish my work yesterday. This is past ability. To speak about past possibility, we use could plus have plus past participle. So when you see have plus past participle after could, you understand that could here is a possibility, not ability. We use could plus have plus past participle to talk about past possibility. Compare. I am so tired. I am so tired. I could sleep for a week. Here it is possibility now. I could sleep for a week now. And we use could here, not can, because it is unrealistic. It is not realistic. The situation here is unrealistic. Nobody sleeps for a week. I was so tired. Here, if you look, you find was. In the previous example, it was am. Here, am in the present. And here it is was. I was so tired means in the past. So the person says, I could have slept for a week. So to express past possibility, the person uses here could have plus past participle of the verb sleep. It is slept. So it becomes like this. I could have slept for a week. And here it is unrealistic situation, but in the past. And we speak about here possibility. Example number 2, the situation is bad, but it could be worse. The situation is bad, and is here indicates now in the present. So we use could for possibility. Now could followed by the base form. So it becomes it could be worse. If it is not possibility, we say it is worse. And to make it possibility, we use could plus the base form of is be. So is goes back to its origin verb, to its base form, to its bare form. It becomes be after could. So the sentence becomes like this, but it could be worse. And this is now. So we use could plus the base form to express a present possibility or future possibility, but we use could have plus past participle to express past possibility. The other example, the situation was bad, and if we look here, we find the verb was means the sentence or the situation is in the past. So to express past possibility, we use could plus have plus past participle. So it becomes it could have, and the past participle of is becomes been. So it becomes it could have been worse. It could have been worse, and here is a past possibility. Something could have happened. If we say something could have happened, it was possible but did not happen. That means it was possible to happen but did not happen. For example, why did you stay at a hotel when you were in Paris? You could have stayed with Julia. So the person did not stay with Julia, but he or she could have stayed with Julia. When you say you could have stayed with Julia, this did not happen. This did not happen. He stayed in a hotel, or she stayed in a hotel. You didn't stay with her. You didn't stay with Julia. You could have stayed with Julia. Here is a past possibility. A possibility in the past used by using could plus have plus past participle of the verb. And this past possibility did not happen. This past possibility did not happen. I didn't know that you wanted to go to the concert. I could have got you a ticket. Here I didn't indicates the situation is in the past, and the past possibility is could have got you a ticket. Could have, the past participle of get is got, so it becomes could have got you a ticket, but I didn't get you a ticket. So this was a possibility in the past but did not happen. So the person says I could have got you a ticket. I didn't get you a ticket. Example number 3. Dave was lucky. Dave was lucky. And here was indicates past. So the possibility becomes in the past. So it becomes could have plus past participle. So he says the speaker says he could have hurt himself when he fell, but he is okay. But he is okay. That means the possibility did not happen. The possibility did not happen. He is okay. He could have hurt himself. Could plus have plus past participle of hurt is hurt as well. So it becomes he could have hurt himself when he fell, but he is okay. Part E, we use couldn't to say that something would not be possible now. Couldn't plus could plus not plus base form is used to express that something would not be possible now at present, to express present possibility but it's not possible, to express that something is not possible now or would not be possible now. I couldn't live in a big city. I would hate it. Means it wouldn't be possible for me. It wouldn't be possible for me to live in a big city. We speak about a possibility that is negative now, negative possibility now. So we use could plus not plus the base form. Everything is fine right now. Things couldn't be better. Things couldn't be better. We speak about situation now. We speak about negative possibility now. So we use couldn't, could plus not plus the base form. So it becomes things couldn't be better. Things couldn't be better. For the past, we use couldn't have plus past participle. For the past possibility, past negative possibility, we use couldn't have plus past participle. So could have plus past participle and we add not to make it negative. We had a really good holiday. Here the verb is had, shows the past. So the possibility is in the past, but when it is negative, we use couldn't plus have plus past participle. So it becomes like this. It couldn't have been better. Couldn't have plus past participle of is becomes been plus better. So it becomes like this. It couldn't have been better. The trip was cancelled last week. Paul couldn't have gone anyway because he was ill. The trip was cancelled last week. Paul couldn't have gone anyway because he was ill. The trip was cancelled and was cancelled last week indicates past. So the negative possibility becomes like this. Paul couldn't plus have plus past participle with the verb go. It becomes gone. So we say Paul couldn't have gone anyway because he was ill. It would not have been possible for him to go anyway because he was ill. That's all. Thank you.